Hi, and welcome back to LW Pharmacy School's channel. I hope that this week is treating you really fun and kind. This video is late, guys, because I got thrown off by the holiday on Monday. Monday was Martin Luther King Day. I was off. I lost track of my days for whatever reason. I thought that today was Tuesday, and so anywho, I'm late. Okay, so that means this video is probably going to post after 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, but we are trying our best to get it still posted on Wednesday. Okay. If this channel has helped you, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and continue to follow us. Tell your mom, your cousin, your brother, your auntie, and your uncle that LW Pharmacy School is helping you pass the Ptcb and the ExCPT exam. Share this video with any person that you may know. Follow us: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. We are everywhere. We're everywhere you are. Okay, we're going to jump into it. As always, this video is brought to you by LW Pharmacy School. It is definitely a pleasure for us to serve you with education. Okay. So, I want to talk in this particular video about the expectations of this new exam. So many people are reaching out to me on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and on my email, asking me what's happening, what is happening, what's the difference between 2019 or 2020 exam, so on and so forth. So I figured that I would break it down a little bit for you all. If you already know, the difference, or you feel like you know the difference, stay with me because at the end of this video, I will be going over practice exam questions that come directly from the 2020 study. Okay, so I want you to stay with me. I'm doing this for all the people all over the world who are trying to pass that PTCB. Okay, ExCPT takers. What I'm going to cover is also going to help you. Maybe not so much the blueprint part, but the end of, or when I get to the questions. Okay, so let's just talk about a little bit this blueprint and what has happened. So this is a 2019 blueprint. If you look here, you'll see this is a 2019 blueprint. What sections did the board keep from the 2019 blueprint? Let's talk about it. They kept pharmacology, law and regulations, medication safety, quality assurance, order entry, and processing. Okay. It is raining here in Houston, and it is rainy and cold and damp and just dreary. Okay, so I put a hat on my head because I didn't even want to comb my hair. I didn't even want to leave my house. Okay, let alone comb my hair. So, anywho, just in case you was wondering, like, Lindsay, what's going on with that hat? So, this PTCB 2019 blueprint kind of gives, or it tells you everything that you need to know. Now, in this blueprint, I want you to know, and so this, you may not be able to see this really good, but I will post it on the community of our YouTube. That's another thing I want to tell you. So on the community on our YouTube page, I am posting like blueprints, 2020 blueprint. I'm also giving shout outs to my friends who passed. I'm trying my best to keep up with it. I try my best to do all of my responses. However, sometimes my team has to step in because I'm pulled away in different conferences as well as different trainings because I do want to make sure that I bring accurate and effective information to this channel. So I do educate myself a lot and I do attend a lot of different conferences to make sure that I'm bringing you the best of both worlds, okay? The best of the world, the information that's coming from outside as well as the information that is coming from the inside of LW Pharmacy School. But as I was saying, you will notice that in this, this blueprint, they did have a lot more sections than the 2020 blueprint. One of the things I want you to know is the 2020 blueprint still has some of the information from here. It just doesn't have all of the sections. And we're going to talk about that in the next slide. But for right now, just look at what they did keep. Pharmacology, they kept section 2.0. They kept medication safety. They also kept quality assurance, and they kept order entry process and fill or fill and process. Okay. 2020 blueprint new name. So this is what some of my friends are struggling with. They're like, Lindsay, everything has changed. No, it has not. Okay. We still have the foundation of pharmacy. Now you will notice on that 2019 blueprint, it might have told you over 90. This one may not say over 90. However, you better bet your money that you need to know what over 90 is, correct? Okay. I want to make sure that you understand that. 2019, I'm going to go back here a little bit. 2019 did give more of a detailed description of what they're looking for. So I say that to say, if you're watching my videos from 2019, if you're studying from a book that may have been used for the 2019 exam or the exams before 2020, it shouldn't hinder you too much. However, you want to use something in addition to that will cover the 2020 Ptcb exam, okay? I got a special treat that I'm working on right now for you all. I cannot release it right now, and I can't even tell you what it is, but just know that it's going to help you, okay? And so if you are using something for 2019, make sure that you are using a new, edition of some type of book that will cover and bring those, close the gap and give you what you need for that 2020 blueprint exam or 2020 Ptcb exam. Pharmacology name switch to medication. Pharmacy law and regulations is now known as federal requirements. Medication safety is now classified as patient safety. And then medication order entry and field process is now classified as order entry and process, okay? You will see, I didn't say quality assurance because that name didn't change. It just was merged together with patient safety, okay? I did go through and, look what all has changed, what all is the same. And so much of the information is still the same. It's just that they have added more of what is required of you to actually focus on. We know that neurotherapeutic is new. We also know that even with them saying, okay, formulas for calculations is also new. The PTCB has looked at the exams of individuals who come before you all, and they're looking at, what they need help with. And so they are kind of giving us more of, I guess, a little bit more in depth details of what we need to study. Also, remember that the blueprint is your guide. A lot of you all are asking me for study guides. Right now, this is your guide that you can utilize, and you can also use my channel as a resource to you to improve your study habits, okay? The next question I always get is how many questions in each section? How many questions is in each section? And do I have to take this test? Okay. We're gonna guesstimate here. Now, look, let me back this up. I am not the PTCB author of the exam. I don't authorize any of the questions that they use. I don't know how many questions they get from medication safety and federal requirements and all the other sections to make up or compile the entire exam. This is only a guesstimate, okay, of what I've seen, what I've been told, what I was exposed to. So I'm just sharing this with you in good faith efforts, okay? This is not necessarily, where you can hold it, oh my God, this is what it is. No, okay? I'm not the author of the PTCB exam, and you know that. So my hypothesis here is a guesstimate of 40 questions in medication safety, guesstimate of 26 questions in patient safety and quality assurance. 40 questions in medications, a guesstimate of 26 questions in patient safety and quality assurance, a guesstimate of 21 questions in order entry and process, and then a guesstimate of 13 questions in federal requirements, okay? Again, I don't have a for sure answer for you. I don't have a for sure number, but I do feel like, these numbers that I've came up with are pretty on track. I'm sure somebody else might think different, but that's okay. This is what I think at this time is my opinion, my hypothesis, right? They say, Lindsay, do I have to take this test? Look, I'm going to tell you what I tell every person that I know. You ain't ever got to do nothing you don't want to do. And I'm going to say it like, you ain't ever. Ain't. Yep. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So if you feel like this test not for you and you don't want to take it no more, that's cool. Like, look, let me tell you something. Life is about being happy and being peaceful. There are so many times where you may say, oh my God, I'm not necessarily happy right now with where I am in life, but are you peaceful? And if this is not causing you or bringing you any peace, then you may have to reconsider your thoughts, okay? Or reconsider your direction. But I say all of that to say you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. However, if you want to become a nationally certified pharmacy technician, yes, you do have to take this test. Okay. Um, there are 8 states that do not require you to be Ptcb or ExCPT certified. And those states are Colorado, Delaware, Georgia, Michigan, New York, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Hawaii. Okay, you don't have to do those the certifications there because they don't require it. However, the employer may supersede the state requirements in those states and require a national certification. So if you were thinking like, well, you know what, I'll just leave Texas and go on to Georgia. Go on do your thing. But just know that if you get with an employer who's like, I don't care what the state say, this is what we want to happen at this hospital, then you have to oblige to those requirements and if you want to work there, okay? So again, you never have to do anything you don't want to do. I completed a pharmacy tech course. How do I know if my school is Ptcb recognized? So I get this question a lot. One of the things you can do, you can utilize this link down here at the bottom, this blue link. And if you put in the school's name, your school name, it should populate if it is Ptcb recognized. If it is not Ptcb recognized, you will not be able to take the board exam. I don't care how much you've set for this test or how much you've studied or whatever. If the school don't meet the requirements, you won't be taking the board exam. You could have spent $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 going to that school. If they're not Ptcb certified, you're not taking the exam. Okay, that's the bottom line. And so with that, you want to make sure that the school you pick is Ptcb recognized. Okay. I want to cover some of the pathway options. Okay. If I can unmute myself. So the pathway options is there's 2. We have one, the first pathway option talks about where you go to a Ptcb recognized school and you actually, complete the program. It needs to be recognized. It needs to be listed on their website. The second option is going to be equivalent work experience. Okay. So this is where the person has been working in the pharmacy for 500 hours or longer. Typically, if you're going to get 500 hours at a full-time job, that's about about 4 months. To get 500 hours part-time, you're looking at about 6 months or so. So, if you have a year, or if you have 9 months of experience, it definitely is going to cover you. Remember, I told you that LW Pharmacy Technician School is listed on page 9 of the verification or the organization part of the Ptcb exam. You can utilize this link here. I'll also put this link in the description of this video so that way you can go and check to see if your school is certified or recognized, and then you can also check to see if you're looking to enroll in the school, if that school is recognized as well. So, hopefully that'll help you and, kind of put you where you need to be so you can make a great decision, okay? Now let's move on to our next slide. So that is pretty much all that we're going to talk about with the Ptcb blueprint and the new changes. If you have, other questions, I do encourage you to visit the ptcb.org website to kind of get some of those answers. I think also they have some type of contact form that you can fill out in order to, actually get those questions answered as well. Okay. Let's just look here. It says, which of the pharmacokinetics process is matched correctly with this definition? Okay, which one is matched correctly with its definition? Okay, would you say absorption, distribution, metabolism, or elimination? Remember, the pharmacokinetic is on this blueprint. Okay, everything that I'm going to cover is going to be on this blueprint, and you are definitely going to need to make sure that you are familiar with everything that is listed there. Okay, I am going to definitely spend some time talking about the medication part of the blueprint because that area is worth 40% of your grade or your score. And for that reason alone, I want to horn in on what's going to be graded or counted the most towards your overall score. So you will see this here, okay? You'll see a lot of medications. And then I'm also going to do some calculations. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm going to cover everything on the blueprint, but I am going to tell you for, these next couple of videos or this video, I can't say the next couple, but this video is going to talk about medication, that 40% that you need to know. If you pick C, metabolism, you got the correct answer. Here we are. It says, which of the following medication is used in the treatment of influenza? Influenza. What is the flu? Okay, influenza is also known as the flu, right? Influenza is a viral infection, right? Remember, I told you, I said, in order to remember your drugs, you want to remember word stems, okay? Viral, 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 okay? VIRAL is viral. The word stem that you'll see under a lot of viral medication is going to be VIR. So if you pick this one down here, then you got the correct answer, okay? The brand name for this drug is Tamiflu. You will see here, you see Tam, and then you see Tam there, okay? So you will definitely see that, you will see that correlation there. Side effects of the Tamiflu, okay? Fatigue, vomiting, nosebleeds, okay? A lot of them are listed here. In this upcoming test, they do want you to know side effects, okay? They also want you to know the indication of the drug. So Tamiflu is used for the flu, okay? Tamiflu actually fights against virus A and B. Okay, write that down. Tamiflu fights against the A and B virus infection of the flu. Okay. Now, montelukast is singular, and it is also a leukotriene inhibitor. Okay. So you'll see that leukotriene, right? So this is like for allergies. You'll also see that this is typically prescribed for people who have asthma. And the brand name for this is Singulair, and it typically kind of goes along with like an inhaler, like a albuterol or something like that, or Zopamate. This drug here is used to treat tuberculosis. The indication of this drug is for tuberculosis, and then azithromycin, the brand name is Zithromax, is used for pneumonia. Okay, this drug does not have a brand or a generic, or does not have a generic. This is the brand, and so don't worry about. Well, I won't say don't worry about it, but you don't have to try to find a generic for it because this is the name, and it is used to treat tuberculosis. Azithromycin is used to treat pneumonia. The word stem here is going to be mycin, MYCIN. Okay, and then the word stem here is going to be VIR. I am going to do a video where I talk a little bit more about word stems. If you haven't seen my previous video, I did do a video where I talk about the prefix, infixes, and suffixes of the drug, which is the same thing and also known as word stem. Okay, let's look at the next one. A physician, blah, blah, blah. A physician prescribes Nexium and approves dispensing the generic version of the medication. Which of the following medications should the pharmacy tech select from the shelf? Nexium. Okay. You will know that all of these end in PRAZOLE. All of these. Okay. And so because of that, they are all underneath the same word stem. Okay. They're all underneath the same word stem, and they are all used to treat what? What would you say they are used to treat? Is it, what would we say? Is it acid reflux? Is it GERD? What would you say that it is used to treat? Hmm. Okay. This drug falls in the category of anti-ulcers. It is used to treat, stomach issues. You'll see here it says, excessive stomach acid, and then also gastroesophageal reflux disease, which is also known as GERD. All of these fall in the same category of anti-ulcer, but the correct answer for this would have been A. So if you picked A, you got it right. This is the generic for Prevacid, okay? This one is the generic for Protonics, and then this is the generic for Actifed. Nexium, okay? Prevacid, Protonics, Actifed, okay? So you want to know these. You also want to know what the indication is for. I told you, that is used to treat acid reflux and GERDs. And then the category is going to be anti-ulcer. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are remembering the brand and the generic, the category or the classification of the drug, and then the indication of it. Okay, and then some of the side effects I'm throwing in there too. But it's going to be really, something that you need to know in order to be successful on this 2020 PTCB exam. Which medication may increase a patient's blood glucose? Which medication may increase a patient's blood glucose? Okay, let me stop right here. I just said that you're going to need to know the side effects, um, the brand, the generic, the classification, or the category of the drug in order to be successful in this PTCB 2020 exam. And somebody said, "Oh, this is too much. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I don't understand why they even changed it. Why am I in this? I don't even want to do pharmacy no more. My drive for pharmacy ain't there like it used to be. I'm not even passionate." Look, let's stop right here, okay? Look, me and you know how we do. We're going to stop that right here. What I need you to know, and I've said this before, this exam is not against you, it is working with you. What I want you to tell yourself right now is self. Work with me and not against me. Stay focused, okay? You've come this far by faith. You come this far by determination. You've come this far by simply making it a priority in your life to better yourself for you, your children, your family, your loved ones, for whomever you're doing it for, okay? Don't give up now. This test is not put in place to make you fail or to make you second guess yourself. It's put in place to make sure that not just you, but every person that comes into the pharmaceutical industry is competent enough to ensure patient safety and patient care, right? And at the end of the day, this is all about improving our service to our customers. So don't you doubt yourself and don't play victim on me, okay? This is 2020. This is the opportunity. This is your opportunity to do something you've never done before. This is your opportunity to have something that you wouldn't have had it not been you making it to 2020. You didn't make it to this year to give up. You made it to this year to press forward, to endure, and to stay focused. Okay, I want you to stay focused. If this is your first time looking at this channel and you think that you have stumbled up upon a gold mine, you are correct. We are the best PTCB ExCPT exam channel on YouTube there is, okay? I want you to subscribe to this channel, give us a thumbs up, and make sure that you like the video. Tell your cousin, your auntie, your brother, and your best friend that LW Pharmacy School is helping you, okay? The medication that will increase a patient's blood glucose. What is glucose? Glucose. Is that sugar? That is the blood sugar level. Which one is going to do it? Well, we know atenolol, OLOL, is going to be beta blockers. OLOL, beta blockers. This one here is going to be an antibiotic. And this one here is a steroid. What do you know about steroids? Okay. Steroids may increase a patient's blood sugar level. Okay, so if you pick C, prednisone, you got the correct answer and pat yourself on the back. Which of the following medications should have the auxiliary label may discolor urine affixed to the prescription container? Ciprofloxacin, nitrofurantoin, C, or tetracycline? Okay. If you pick C, the answer is correct because this particular drug is indicated, or the indication for this drug is urinary pain. Okay. So if a person is having pain, in when they're urinating and things like that, they're going to utilize this medication right here. One of the adverse effects or side effects of this drug is that it will discolor the urine. So if they're peeing and their pee looks a little funny, it's okay. You're not dying, just an effect of the drug, okay? Here we are at the very end of our course today, and I want you to know, so many of you have asked me, Lindsay, how can I, take your course? What can I do? You're the best. Studied and I need your help. I've looked at other things. I've studied books. I've called other schools. They can't do it like you can do it. How can I be a part of your Hall of Fame? You can be a part of my Hall of Fame and be family to me by enrolling in my 15-week online course. The requirements are simple. You need to be 16 years of age. You need to have a high school diploma or a GED. If you do not have one of those, you need to be in pursuit of one. That is it. Okay. You need to be in pursuit of one. That means that you need to be currently enrolled in high school. You need to be currently enrolled in a GED program in order to qualify for this particular pharmaceutical exam. I'm sorry, course. One of the things I want to tell you is that this pharmaceutical course will give you everything that you need in order to be prepared for, the PTCB exam. So you will also get, you will have hands-on experience, from this course. We do a lot of hands-on experience that you will actually, get the opportunity to practice. When you do the practicing, it will boost your confidence. It will definitely help you to see, oh my God, I can really do this. So that's one of the things that you'll get. We are PTCB recognized. I think I've said that a million times. I'm pulling up just some information here because I want to make sure that I tell you correctly. You will also learn test taking strategies. Every topic that is in our course is covered on the PTCB exam. So everything that you learn in this course, you will see on the PTCB exam. You will get hands-on experience through our unique and fun video labs that you do. So basically, you do those labs using household products. You record yourself, you upload it to the platform, and it just really is a great way for you to kind of get better at learning how to how to do things, as well as boosting your confidence. Okay. You also will get lectures from a certified pharmacy technician expert. Yeah. Practice assignments. Okay. So we do give a lot of practice, assignments. It's not overwhelming, but we give a lot of practice assignments to make sure that your confidence level is where it needs to be. Your retention rate is there. And then we just want to ensure your comprehension of what you're learning. Okay. You will have 24-hour access to this course. So if you are in Dubai, I have some friends who are in Egypt right now, in Poland, who have, taken this course in the past. And what they really liked about it the most is that they could take it at any given time. Okay. It didn't necessarily require them to attend at a certain day and time. It is a 15-week course. It is designed to be completed in 15 weeks. However, you can complete this course sooner than 15 weeks. Right after you complete the course, you're eligible to go and take your board exam. Complete the course, go take your board exam. Complete the course, go take your board exam. Pass. Move on with your life, okay? You will also, learn the top 200 drugs that we really, really encourage you to learn. The word stems of those drugs, how to remember them, a lot of things that, you don't know right now, you're going to learn. We focus on laws. We also focus on calculations. Calculations is throughout the entire portion of the course, okay? Some people just have calculations and they focus on them in one module. No, or two modules or three. No, we focus on calculations from the beginning to the very end to ensure that there is not a formula, that there is not a prop, that there is not something on our in our course that you will not see on that exam. Okay, we don't specialize in people saying, well, I took this but I didn't see any of that on my test. We don't, that's not how we operate. Okay, remember, we are PTCB recognized for a reason. Okay. At the end of the course, you will receive your certificate from LW Pharmacy School. Upon passing the board exam, you will get your national certification exam. You will also get your state license. Okay, then you can move on and do what you need to do. We do help with test taking strategies. We also make sure that you get everything that you need to enroll today. Give us a call, 903-295-5933, extension 101. This young lady here, her name is Shamira. She is a previous student who graduated back in 2017. Her story is awesome. This is her daughter, and at that time, she was a single parent, raising her daughter. But here she is to this day, getting married, living in the career that she wants to live in, and she's doing pretty well in her life. We keep in contact, and I'm super proud of who she is and what she's become. Our program had a lot to do with it. We've been changing lives since 2014. We're not new to pharmacy, we're true to pharmacy, okay? We are the epitome of what it means to persevere and dedicate yourself to a new career, to an opportunity to be great and to have something you've never had before. This picture and this image just reminds me of how she started and where she started from and where she is to this day. I'm super proud of her, and we like to make sure that we celebrate each and every student that comes to LW Pharmacy School, and each and every person that we help. We want to make sure that we celebrate you and that you know that you matter, not just to us but to the universe. Okay. If you were not here, there's so many things that wouldn't be. There are things in this world that you can accomplish that I can't. But if we work together to make sure that you are the best you can be and that I'm the best me that I can be, then we can ensure that people all over the country, all over the world will get what they need, whether it be from myself or from you. I encourage you this day to continue to stay the course. Don't give up, don't give in, don't give out. The fat lady has not fun, okay? You cannot give up on yourself. If you give up and I don't see you, I'm calling you. I'm calling. Do I need to come knock on your door? Where you at? Where you been? I definitely enjoy working with you all. It's always a pleasure whenever I can be a part of a success journey. It's encouragement to me because sometimes my face is low. Sometimes I need this channel. Sometimes I need to hear that you are using this channel and that what I'm saying is helping you, because then it encourages me to keep going. I am not, above not having bad days. We all have bad days. But if we can continue to work together, I know that we can be the best version of ourselves that we were intended to be. Have a great week. Make it a great day. Smile, be happy, be intentional. Make sure that you keep your peace because it's about you. 2020 is about you, okay? I am walking in agreement with you, and I'm sending positive vibes your way because in 2020, you're going to pass that test, okay? We're going to declare it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great week. See you later. Bye-bye.